Hello everyone, my name is Ranjit Bhosale and I'm working as an assistant professor at KIT's IMER MBA department Kolhapur. Today I'll be discussing about MS PowerPoint and its functions. We'll be discussing about few things which are very much important considering your employability and are used in the organizations worldwide. The software is a Windows based software but can be also used for your Apple OS, iOS and even on Android devices. It is one of the component of MS Office, and we'll be discussing about how to create presentation, how to use different kinds of templates, having different kinds of layouts. We'll also discuss about formatting things, what objects we can add, can we add any images, all those things we are going to see. We are also going to think of the graphics and effects, how the slides are going to transit, what animations we can do in this presentation. And considering all these things, we'll be discussing about the MS PowerPoint. This is the actual interface of MS PowerPoint. Like when you'll start MS PowerPoint, this is how you're going to have a blank screen. There are a few tabs we need to consider: Home tab, Insert tab, Design, Transition, Animation, Slideshow, Review, and View. We'll start with the Home tab. This tab is the basic tab, which is very important for you to create any kind of template. Now, when you open a PowerPoint, you will find out that there is a slide over here. To your left side, you can see thumbnails of the slide. You can go on adding slides accordingly, and those will be your thumbnails, and this will be your actual view of the slide. I'll just type a title: Introduction to MS PowerPoint, right? And overview. I'll go to the next slide. Points, sorry, points to be discussed. I'll be discussing about the tabs. I'll be discussing about graphics. I'll be discussing about formatting. So these are three basic things we will be discussing today, considering the tabs that you can see over here. Now, this is a very blank presentation. You can have a very good presentation. How we can have this? So if I want to change the background color, I'll just right click on the screen. The screen will appear, and then I'll just go on changing the color. Okay, this looks a bit loud, so I do not want this. So let us go to the design tab. There are different kinds of templates which are already been given by MS Office. So these are some of the templates. I'll choose one of this. Okay, and I'll make the color automatic. So this looks a bit good. Okay, so this is how we can just change the template. I have came directly to the design point first. It's because this tab will show you how you are going to how your presentation is going to be visible. After selecting your template, you can just go on adding text which is important for you or which you want to discuss. Now I'll be going with the tabs. Here in the home tab, if I've written few things over here in the previous slide, and these few things I can just change the font, I can change its size, how well I'm going to do it. The first most important thing, your font name. I'll just select a different font, and this font can be, let's say I'm using this Franklin Gothic font. Again, even here I'll just change the font. I'll select impact. Okay, now why I've selected impact, it's a bit bold, and it shows that this is to be emphasized. Okay, so and that is the reason why I have just made this bold. I've selected this bold font, whereas I'm for points I've selected a different font. Now, if I want to, let's say, if I this is all about your home tab. You can just change the. I'll just select this. You can change the size of your font. You can change it to the lowercase over here. You can change it to the uppercase, the sentence case, or you can just toggle the case. Okay, but let us go with the standard format. Yeah. So this is how you can just make use of it. If you want to make your now this text is a bit, it's a bit stick with each other. You can make this loose. Okay, see, the space between two letters have been increased. Okay, I'll keep it normal. I can even make it a bit tight. Yeah, so it won't look good. Why this function is there? Because there are some fonts which have more space or which have less space, and for such kind of fonts, this function is very much important. These functions are as same as I've told in the previous session. Like I want to make a square root of tabs. I'll just select this one and make a square root. Yeah. Okay. So it's, and this putting your number down. Okay. So it depends upon you what you want to present. Okay. I'll just turn off this. I want to make this bold. So just click on the bold. If you want to make it italic where the fonts are been inclined bit, or you can just underline it. Okay, now basically when we use this underline function is only when there is a heading, or if I want to make the point highlighted. Okay, so I'll just underline this one. Okay, so this is your home tab where you can use now, where you can use various functions. Now this is aligned to your left side. If I want to align it to the right side, I can just use it, this one. I can just align it to the right side. I want to the center, I can align it to the center. Justified is, where you are having a full sentence and then the sentence is getting over here, somewhere over here. Okay, if you make it justified, the sentence gets ended at the end of the text box itself. Okay, this is the text box. So always keep it bit justified, okay, or left aligned. Okay, I want to change the color of the font. I can change the color of the font. Okay, you can select any kind of color. Different colors are available, so you can just have it. If you want to decrease the font, you can decrease it. Increase the font, you can increase it to a specific number. Font size can be selected. Okay, so it's very useful when you're formatting any kind of presentation where you should have a uniform font size. Okay, I'll just make this black because yellow doesn't looks good, or I can just select this one also. This matches with this background. The font color matches with the background of this text box color. Okay, if I want, uh, I can just change the colors. Okay, so it absolutely depends upon you how you are going to present it. Okay, now you can also, now these are the bullets that I have added. I can just put it into numbers or subpoints. Even I can go with the subpoints, like uh, I want to add subpoints for tabs. So I'll just click a tab and then the subpoints are added. Basically, I don't want this. I have just shown it for the purpose of the education. So these things we can do with this home tab. Okay. Now there is a picture. You can just insert the picture from a file. Okay, which has been stored. So I'll go to the to my downloads folder and I'll just select, and I'll select this logo of my institute and this will be inserted. So let's make it. Okay, I've just inserted it and aligned to the right corner. So it's look like that this slide is a bit official. Okay, and then this is the most important tab where you can arrange your fonts, select your alignments. Okay, and the proper formatting can be done. You can also add shapes. If I want to add shape, I can add a shape over here. Okay, but now the logo is not visible. So what I'll do, I'll just right click on this and send to back. Send to back. Okay, and then the logo has appeared again because the text box has went back or went behind this logo itself. Okay, so as I've told that it is your part of presentation how you're going to make use of this PowerPoint, because creativity is the most important part in this software. Preparing presentations is very easy, but if you really want to be creative with this, you have to try out new things and the tabs which are available in this home tab. Now I'll just delete this. I'll go to the insert tab. Here you can have actual things what you can insert. You can add an audio, you can add a video. Okay, if I want to add a video and I want to add some video from uh, yeah, I want to add a video from my file itself, so even this can be added. I can just resize this and then it can be played. Okay, this is my different video lecture. So you can just go on adding. Okay, you can just go on adding video format. When you will click on this video format, playback, how you are going to play back in sequence automatically when clicked on. So basically it should be automatically. So when you will turn on your slide, it will be played. Like if now this has been started. Are you getting it? So it's absolutely easy. It's not like that you're making like you're making a big video or then inserting it. No. Okay, you can. It's very easy. So you can just insert a few things. You can insert audio. You can insert a video. Any kind of equation if you're going for mathematical presentations. Different kinds of objects. Slide number. I want to insert slide numbers. Okay, date and time and slide number. Okay, and then date and time and the slide number has been inserted automatically. So as I go on including slides, adding slides, the slide number is going on added automatically. Okay, so if you want to add a comment, that is for the uh, part of your reference. You can just add a comment like I want to add a comment over here. Okay, and then what I'll just write something. Uh, Remind me to explain an example. Okay, so I'm using this comment for my purpose. Okay, so you can also add comment. I'll just delete this. I'll just delete this. Then you can add a text box. Now here there are only two text box, one over here and second one over here. I want to add a third text box. Just click on this text box and drag a text box over here. So you can just go on adding text boxes. Okay, then if you want to add a chart as same as shown in the previous video of your MS Word, you can just go on adding charts, line, pie chart, hierarchy, statistical charts, scatter diagrams, okay, and many more. Even the smart arts like hierarchy as I've shown in the previous video. So you can just go on adding these things, different kinds of shapes as added in the home tab. You can also add a screenshot like I've just taken this screenshot and I'll just go on adding these screenshots, okay, which is really not essential right now. I can add pictures which I've shown over here, which is of the logo of my institute. I can add table if there is a tabular presentation you want to include. So you can just go on adding tabular presentation. Here I'll write serial number, point, okay, and I'll just remove this. I don't want this. So delete, okay, and then I'll just add few rows. Okay, so one, two, three. Okay, let's delete this. Sorry, delete row. Okay, and here I'll just copy this one and I'll paste it over here. Sorry, tabs, graphics, and formatting. Okay, so these three things which I've showed over here, I can also include that into a table. Okay, so these are a few things which you can insert in a presentation. Now let's come to the design part, which I've showed you already. I'm just changing the design and then even the background and the uh, boxes are been changing its color. I can also go with the customized colors. Okay, you can just customize color, but basically customized colors, we do not spend more time on that. So just go with the standard colors which are available, and these standard colors are really very much attractive, so it will help you a lot in saving your time. Let's go with the transition. I'll just delete these slides. how the transition is. Okay, I'm just selecting all the slides and I want transitions like this, how the slide is going to change. This is how the slide is changing right now. So when I'll start the presentation, this is how the slide will come. I'll go with the second slide, and the second slide is coming. So this is how a slide is going to be changed. If I want this transition to be changed, like to be faded, okay, so this is how it is going to be changed right now. Yeah, okay. So it's absolutely depend on you. There are various kinds of transitions which are available. These are different kinds of transitions, but here, which are shown in the first line, are very much formal. So go with such kind of transitions rather than going for these exciting transitions. Okay, or you can go with these kinds of transitions: box transitions, door transition, push transition, rotate transition, zoom. Okay, I'll just keep this. Okay, so different kind of transitions you can have. You can go with the animation. Now, what exactly is animation? I want this text come one by one. Okay, so I'll just see how it is going to come. Yeah. Okay. So this will come in one click, but I don't want one in one click. So I'll just select it first. This one, then the second one. I'll again click on it. Select the third one and click on it. So this is how it is going to come now. Let me show you how it is going to come. Okay, it's not visible. When I'll click, the first one will come. When the second time I'll click, the second one will come. Again on the click, the third one will come. So it's very simple. Okay, this is your animation. You can go with the animation with the different kinds of things. Okay, then let us move towards the slideshow. You can play your slide from start. You can play from current. You can have a presenter view if you want. If you just switch on to presenter view. But basically, for this presenter view, what is important is nothing but you should have multiple screen. So this is the next slide I can view, and this is the slide which is viewed on the master screen. So for that, you should have multiple screens. Custom show, you can just have custom show. Now that is a pro part we'll be discussing in the next few sessions or in the live class itself. Okay, then you can go with setting up your own slideshow. After few seconds the first slide is going to change. After this few seconds the second slide is going to change. So this is its uh, window. You can hide slide. You can just go with the rehearsing timings. You can record your own slideshow so that it will be easy for you for your further references. So this is about your slideshow. Reviewing is again same thing. You just go with the review part. You can have a spell check. You can have thesaurus. You can check accessibility. Like there are, if you have inserted a few of the hyperlinks, you can just check it. Okay, viewing, how this interface should view. Okay, this is the normal view, this is the outline view, this is the slide sorter view. You can just change the slides, so for sorting the slides easily. The notes page, like if you're going to print this slide, how it is going to view. Slide master, so you can just go on adding slides, but we do not want this one. Okay, so I'll just go with the normal view. Okay, and this is very much important for you to know. Why? Because for when you are going to print these slides, okay, each slide shouldn't be printed on a single page, on different page. It should be printed on a single page, and for such kind of things, to view all these things on a single page, you have these kind of options available with PowerPoint. So this is a very short overview of the MS PowerPoint. I hope you have understood, and you can go through various functions which are available in the PowerPoint. Thank you.